Oh, howdy doody peeps, and welcome back to the channel. And in this video it's all about me getting back in touch with nature and photography. So yeah, come along and see why, because it's been quite a while as this. I'll explain why as we get along. So yeah, come along and see what we get up to today. Hello and welcome to the channel. And yes, it's all about me getting back in contact with nature in my photography. All because it's been a while. You won't have known it, but I had quite a backlog of videos to do. So they're all up to date now, but yes. I have actually had a hernia operation, so I am trying to get back in contact with nature and that. And back to the woodland, my local woodland, because this is only 5 minutes down the road. It's only the second time I've been out in 6 weeks. The first time was yesterday. No camera, no nothing. So I'm trying to ease myself back into it. I've got to be careful about lifting heavy stuff. And hence, I've got the little satchel. Just the camera and one lens. And it's a new lens that I haven't used yet. But that's for a future video as to why. So yeah, come along today as we're going a bit further. Because this bit at the minute is all the big pine side of things. I'm hoping we'll go further down, we'll head into some more twisty gnarly stuff, but I think what I might do is just get an image sorted now, just get myself back into it, somewhere down here, just homing in on the separation of things, just to see how we get on with that. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll get us up with an image and I'll put you back on as to what I look for. So yeah, stay with us today and hope you enjoy this one. Right peeps, I think I've got my first composition from down this little area where I've come in the woods. I am trying to get back to basics, trying to find leading lines and shapes in the trees like I normally do. I'll spin you around and you can see what I'm actually looking at. So just down here we've got the path, which sort of comes at the bottom right hand side of the frame, leading you down. Got these two nicer trees. The only thing I don't like about this is that these sort of ferns in the foreground here, they're sort of just catching the bottom, but I'm not really too bothered about that. But it's more about the shapes of the trees coming round and that pathway leading through. I'll put this image up now for you. You can see what you think. It's going to be nothing fantastic. There's no light. This is just about me tuning myself back in to compositions and stuff, especially in the woodland. I'm going to try and move over a little bit because I've just noticed now there's a tree that's sort of overlapping. So I'm going to come down to about here, I think, and try and get it more or less hidden behind that first tree. So yeah, first composition in the bag. I'll bob this on now for you. Oh, just walking around here now, it is still very green, but there looks some very nice trees around here. Some nice twisty ones. We'll come through the pine part. Now we're coming up here to the twisted part, which I'll get to it. I'll show you one down there that I've just seen. Right then peeps, this is the tree I've just seen. Right off the path now. I'm still being very careful where I go because yeah, I don't want to push myself too much, but I'm going to take an image of this on a vertical orientation. There's a little sapling, I don't know if you can see this or not, just going out of the middle, so it's got a bit of touch of orange and stuff on it, but I'm going to try and cut the sky out as well. But there's a little sapling as well just in the foreground of this. That's the only thing I don't like about this composition. I've got it set up on a vertical, but being in the woodlands, yeah, it's just nice and peaceful around here. Like I say, I haven't been out of the house really for 6 weeks. So I'm just getting out now with the camera again. It's the first time I picked the camera up as well. So I said I've got a new lens. So I sold all my other lenses. But this lens, I'll tell you which it is, but you'll probably see it in a future video. It says Tamron 50 to 400. Because I'm having to downsize my kit. I can't carry it anymore like I used to do. So, but I'll explain all that later on in a future video. But today it's just about reconnecting in here. As you can hear the birds and that are singing. There's some more twisted trees up there. But yeah. Anyway, enough of me waffling. I'll bob this one for you. It's on a vertical orientation. I've upped the ISO to 640 because there's a bit of wind, believe it or not, in here today. And that's giving me a shutter speed of 1/25 of a second at f8. So yeah, the light is coming down from above. So just looking for shapes, and that's got a nice shape. So I'll bob this one on next for you. Right then peeps, I've come across this little scene just to my right hand side, probably to your left. But yeah, I'm off the beaten track now. Don't want to push myself too much, but the smell in here is fantastic. Really is, really earthy, piney sort of smell. So, but the reason I came off is just I saw some bright green, as you can see by this scene behind me. But what I'll do, I'll pop you through the viewfinder, and you can see why. Right, that's through the viewfinder at the minute. But we have, let me see if I can zoom in for you. Got this tree here, just on, I've got this set to the right hand side. It does come over, and there's another, I think it's a beech tree. It's a beech or an oak, I think. I'm not too sure, but it sort of leans over to the left. It is very green, but it's turning yellow as well. There's some fungi and stuff on it, but I think I might do two versions of this. I think I might actually do a pano, just because one of the branch of one of these trees comes all the way over as well. So yeah, it's quite a nice scene is this. I've got the 50 to 400 on as well. I'm bang on 50mm, so that's the only lens I've got with me today. I could probably do with being a bit closer, but yeah, it is what it is. But I think it will work. I think this is also one I'm going to come back to in autumn when the leaves start to turn. There's a bit of mess on the foreground. As you can see, it's all just nettly and stuff, but yeah. Another image in the bag, just looking for shapes and textures, and it's very muted light. I am going to have a little walk behind me, see what there is round here, because if there's trees like this just off the path, you never know what you can find at that side. But yeah, I'm getting bitten alive, but I don't care. I'm back out in it, back out. So yeah, I'll bob this image on now, and just let me know your thoughts on this one below. Right then peeps, walking down there, I just happened to look behind me, which I advise you always do, because that same scene I've just taken, I've come round to the other side. I'll flip you around, you can see why. This is why. We have got that oak you saw in the background. Well, I keep calling it an oak. I think it's an oak. Just here. Got another one on the left hand side with some ivy coming out. But them two trees, what you saw earlier, just here, they are now part of this subject big time. What I have done, I have focused on the tree with the fungi on. It'll render these slightly out of focus at the foreground because they look like they're reaching over. But I'm in two minds again. Don't know what it is with them, I just love a panel in a woodland. I'm on at 50mm, you can tell I'm right up against this tree here. So I think I'll put two shots on for you anyway. I'll bob this one on now for you, because I might be able to get 2 or 3 competitions around here looking at this. Yeah, after 6 weeks off, I'm getting bitten to hell. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This is just what I've needed, just to get out. But yeah, I think I'm going to stay with the 2 competitions. I'll get one, what I've set up for now, that I'll put on next for you. And then I'll bob the panel on. But let me know below which side you prefer. This side facing on or the one behind. Right peeps, I've just come a bit further down from that last composition, literally 50 yards. I'm gonna show you, turn you around as to why. I just saw a patch of green, and this is why. Got a nice green mossy tree there. Got some broken ones just round here. Everything's covered around moss by it looks of it here. Got like a silver birch that's broken down. Got this just here. Oh yeah. Got some over there just sprouting up. Yeah, this looks good round here. We're looking at a few compositions, I don't know, but to the eye, it's looking quite nice. We've got fungi and stuff all around here. All on these branches, look. I mean, look at this round here. So, this could be interesting. This could be a nice composition from this. Right, peeps. I'm getting absolutely bitten. I've got the camera just over there looking at that scene that we've just been discussing. And the only reason why, if I spin you around, I tried it at this side here, trying to get this tree arching over, but there's a big mass bare ground here. So I've come around to this side. I'm at 50mm. I have got this tree roughly here on the left hand side, part of that one coming in, and the light at the minute is just dropping down onto that broken silver birch. So yeah, it's just illuminating that side. I've got that on the right hand side third. So it's something like that is the composition. But I've tried looking at this big tree up here, but at the minute I'm finding it too hard. Bringing the sky and all sorts, trying to get it all in. There's a couple of fallen trees down there. So while I get my head in shape, I'll try and see what that one's like down there. I'll come back up to this. But for the time being, I'll bob this image on for you now. And then, I was being careful where I stand because this moss is, it feels absolutely fantastic. Really is. So, but it's all round. I mean, there's might be a little composition just up there with another tree. But yeah, it's just a matter of looking round now and trying to get stuff that'll just fit right. I mean, I do like these broken ones, but where I can get them to work somehow, I don't know. I'll go have a look at this fallen tree down here while you have a look at this image. And peeps, I've come down to that fallen tree. It's been here a while because it is all nicely covered in moss. So, but what I've done, I'm at about 60mm. Come back a bit, zoomed in, try and cut some of this sky out. As you can see, the sky is just up there, but this down here, it's just absolutely fantastic. Just straight down there, illuminating with the ambient light we've got coming down. So yeah, it's making a nice, interesting subject is this. These one of the other two trees, but I think that's me done for today. I've got me a bit of a nature fix. I've been bitten as well to hell, so that's a nice reminder of my first day back out. I've taken another couple of images up there as well, that if they've worked out, I'll bob on the end for you. So yeah, but I'll be definitely coming back to this place. Like I say, it's my local woodland, but I've never been to this specific part. So this could be nice for autumn, especially with all these trees and stuff. Just round here, if all this colour starts to change with the green as well and the mossy stuff around here, could be very interesting this. So yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed this, please give your thumbs up. Like I said, it was just me getting back out, first time with camera in 6 weeks, and just taking it easy, but just getting back to nature, into the woodland, and homing in on these woodland compositions again. But this is one part of this woodland that I will definitely be coming back to. Like I said before, if you enjoyed it, please give the old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing below. It's all free. Don't cost you to subscribe, does it? So yeah, I'll leave you with all the final images. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.